Hello and welcome everyone to episode 42, series 1 of Become a Legend story mode for Jack Harrison. Just wanted to say thank you so much for choosing Jack. We're so honoured, so flattered, and it's been a wonderful journey. Really enjoyed every minute of it, haven't we, Jack? Yes. And I just wanted to say thank you to the director. Still don't know your name, so I'm going to refer to you as the posh in-betweener. Thank you so much. Really enjoyed it. So thank you, Jack. Thank you. Is my hair okay? Not really, no. Taking me ages. Bye.
So yeah, there we go. Thank you, Debbie. It is indeed episode 42 of series 1 of Become a Legend story mode, also known as the very last Jack Harrison episode. I'm sure you'll all be shedding a tear with me. And thank you so much to Debbie Harrison. What a touching and beautiful message that was. And what a perfect way to round off the final episode of her son's series. I would say she's probably our most famous viewer, excluding maybe Jack, who I am assured has at least watched one episode. Not sure if we can call him a fan, but I really hope that we can. Now, the eagle-eyed amongst you must be noticing now that Jack has a new side. Yep, he is indeed a Galactico. Jack has moved on to his 5th and final club of this series, and it's Real Madrid. Yep, the votes came in from the co-author poll, and also we collated all your comments from the last episode and added that up to one extra vote, and that was the vote that pushed it over the edge. And it was either between Juventus or Real Madrid, and luckily it was pushed over to Real Madrid, which I'm pretty happy with. And the negotiations went pretty smoothly, so I'm pleased with that as well. So we're just going to start off this episode, filling you in very quickly as to where we are now. It's the 23rd of December 2020. Yep, we're in the 2020-2021 season, and Jack is a Galactico, as we said. He signed to Real Madrid on a 3-year deal for $7.4 million a year. Excellent. Jack's really coming into the money now. Imagine the beautiful house he's bought in Madrid, the cars, everything. It's a long, long step away, I'm sure, from New York City FC wages. And quite incredibly, we came straight into the side with a 73% manager trust level. That's unprecedented. And thanks to that, we were able to push Gareth Bale straight out of the team. Gareth Bale, 87 overall rated right wing forward. Well, we popped in there as an 88 overall rated right wing forward, so we're straight in the side. Zidane obviously saw something he liked in Harrison that he didn't fancy in Gareth Bale. Maybe Bale's getting a bit old, who knows? And he started off the season excellently. He scored in the second game of the season. We also drew Man United in our Champions League group, which we'll go on to see didn't go incredibly well because we lost the first group game 2-0. That was a tough one. But then for the first time in his career, Jack really hit the ground running. He scored 2 goals and got an assist in the third game of the season. And he made his way into the August and September teams of the month. And as we made our way into October, Jack hit the second dramatic improvement of his career. And that really started to push his stats through the stratosphere. He got up to 89 overall rating within this month. He also bagged 6 goals in the first 11 games as Real Madrid went top of the table in October. And he became top scorer in the La Liga for the first time. I don't think he's ever been the top scorer in a league. And he was there for a good few weeks. So a great start. Scoring at least a goal every 2 games, which is a great record to start the season off. And then as October turned to November, things started to go badly wrong for Real Madrid. So first of all, we lost to Malaga. That dropped us down into 3rd place as Malaga went top. Then we went on to lose to Valencia as well. 2 consecutive La Liga losses. And that was the 3rd loss of the season, 2 in a row. And then to compound that, we ended up losing a 3rd in a row at the Bernabeu to Celta Vigo. A disappointing 1-0 loss, which took us all the way down into 4th spot. Then that was followed by another loss to United. Jack Harrison not having a good time on his return to Old Trafford in the Champions League group stage. And then as a final kick in the balls, as we made our way into December, we lost to Eibar as well, seeing us drop 10 points off now first place Atletico Madrid. Luckily though, with a draw against Dynamo Kiev, we were just able to sneak out of the Champions League group into the knockout stages. I was really worried there, simulating those games, that we weren't going to make it out, which would have been an absolute disaster. But thankfully we found, a draw at the Bernabeu, just about to sneak through. That would have been horrible not to get that. And that's where we are now. So let's go back and have another look at the league. And this is where we are now. Yeah, we're 7 points off Atletico Madrid. 2 points behind Barcelona. We're going to be playing them today in El Clasico. I thought we had to play at least one El Clasico. The thing is, we've only got one episode left. We've only got this episode left, and there's only so many games I can play. 7 points adrift in December. It's not an unsurmountable lead for Atletico Madrid, and we probably do go on to play them. Let's take a look at the goal rankings. Yep, Jack's up there. He's scored 10. Him and Ronaldo bagging 10 apiece, and Alvaro Morata, still at Real Madrid, is bagged 6. Only Gamero has scored more than Harrison. Neymar only 9. Suarez only 9. Messi only 6. Who's the better player? Well, obviously we're not exactly bagging a load of assists, but we have managed 3, which I think is a lot more than we normally do. This is the Steel Knight as he is today, and as you can see, 91 overall rated, only 23 years old. We're on 6.2 rating for this season, which is also our average career rating. I think that's been bumped up slightly after the disappointing season at United, or the disappointing couple of seasons. But look at these stats. 90 attacking prowess is insane. 84 finishing as well, and obviously the speed, explosive power and body control out of this world. It's the 87 low pass and 81 lofted pass, though, that are really starting to make Jack stand out as an amazing all-round player. We've also learnt one-touch pass to complement pinpoint crossing, the outside curler that scored so many goals, and the long-range drive. We haven't really managed to use that well, but look at how much better we're doing than people expected. Jack has become probably the best right-winger in the world. So there we have it. We're up to date. Let's take a look at the schedule. So we've got Barcelona. We want to play one El Clasico, so it might as well be this one. Can draw us level, I think, with Barcelona in the league. And then, the important games will be, obviously, Atletico Madrid. In January, we might want to play that. The Madrid derby. Spanish Cup, I'm not too fussed about. It's not the FA Cup, is it? And then there's a lot of games that we don't need to play. We've got some group stage matches for England, and we're not going to play them. And then we've got Barcelona. I think what's that? Second to last game of the season. That's a tempting one. And we'll have the Spanish Cup final and the Champions League final, which we may still be involved in. So, we can probably sneak in 4 games today. We're going to have to. The El Clasico, hopefully a Champions League final, maybe the second and could be decisive El Clasico. I think we'll have to play the Madrid derby just to give us a chance. And then do we hang around and see how England are doing? I think we're going to have to. And then that's going to be it for Jack. Oh, sad times. Let's get in to the first game of this episode. Oh, they're all going to be big games, hopefully. So let's go and have a look at the sides for Jack's debut El Clasico. How exciting is this? He follows in the footsteps of such other English talents as Steve McManaman, David Beckham, Michael Owen, and obviously the most memorable, most famous, the most beloved to all Madrid fans, Jonathan Woodgate. So there he is. As you can see, he stands out in a side of incredibly good players as the highest rated, and not just the highest rated, but the highest rated by at least 4. Cristiano Ronaldo, only 87. 91 overall rating puts us on a par with Neymar and Messi. We're pretty much the best player in the game at this point. I'm really excited, obviously, to play, because I don't think we've played with Jack as a right-wing forward since he was maybe in the 70s. At United, he played on the right midfield, and that obviously reduced his rating quite considerably. Today we're on an upward arrow as well. Gareth Bale on the bench. James Rodriguez on the bench. Asensio can't even get in the side. Jack Harrison is the new Galactico, and it's a great side. Loving the Casemiro, Isco, Cruz midfield. And Morata up front, that's fine. I'd rather have Bale out on the left and Ronaldo up front, but we'll take what we can get. It's still fairly decent. And we're going up against Digne at left back for Barcelona. I don't know how quick he is, but I feel like it doesn't even matter. We'll test him for pace. Let's get into this one. Oh, this is exciting. So here we are at the Camp Nou. Barcelona, Real Madrid, El Clasico. It doesn't get bigger than this in terms of derbies. This is what we wanted for Jack Harrison's career. We wanted him to play at the highest level. He's won the World Cup, he's won the Champions League, and now he's playing in one of the most famous games in world football. What a stadium that is. What an event this is. What a parade of football. It makes me so happy to see him having come this far. We've all been there with him. We've been with the downs. Oh, there have been downs. And now we're here for the ups. And now, as one of the best players in the world, here he is lining up alongside Ronaldo, alongside Ramos. This is where he belongs. Let's do this. So it's good to be back in the right wing position. This is where he flourished at Aston Villa. This is where he made his name. This is where we succeed, hopefully. It's an important derby today. There's a lot more riding on this than just local pride, than just club pride. We're after making our way back into the title race. And without a win today, we're going to be in trouble with that one. Neymar slips it through to Luis Suarez to take on Sergio Ramos. Cuts it back inside. Puts it into Denis Suarez. Neymar keeps it alive. Clearance is only as far as a Barcelona player. Rafinha into Neymar. This is danger here. It's chipped into Messi. Messi out on this line. Oh, Marcelo, great challenge. Morata. Oh, finds Ronaldo. Harrison speeding into the box. Can Ronaldo find him here? Ball. Oh, what are you doing, Cristiano? That was my ball. That was all Harrison. Can't believe he didn't pick him out there. Harrison, though, making a nuisance of himself there. Slips it into Ronaldo. Great save. Harrison and Ronaldo linking up as they have done all season. Sotomayor does well to get away there. It's the first big chance of the game for Real Madrid. It's been a tight derby so far, as you'd expect. Half an hour in, but Barcelona looking to respond down the other end of the pitch. Suarez gets ahead of Marcelo. Good ball into the box. Excellent tracking back from Toni Kroos. This derby's starting to spark into life. Ball's in looking for Harrison. He jumps. The save's there, but it must be Morata on the rebound. Great save. Lovely ball in. Harrison leapt well. Got ahead of the defender. Got up above him. Titi. It was a first time ball in. Harrison wants it short. Not in the air, but that'll do. Hits it with the right. Bloody hell, that's a rocket. Off his weaker foot. It's pushed around the post. It's a nice first time ball into Neymar. He'll put his foot on it. Find Lionel Messi in the centre. Harrison tracking back. Can't affect the play, and the ball is into Neymar in space here on the left-hand side. Got Suarez in the centre. Great footwork from Neymar, the curling effort. Palmed wide, and it had to be there. Well, there we go. It's half-time here in Jack's first El Clasico, and he's had a decent game. It's been a tight derby, as we said earlier. Jack's had a chance of a goal and a chance of an assist. The headed effort straight at the keeper. We're doing better in terms of shots. Barcelona at home have had the possession, but we'll take that. Real Madrid are a counter-attacking side, and that really suits Jack's play. And I can see why he's scoring goals now. Now I'm actually playing. Come on, let's go. Lionel Messi puts the ball into the box. That's easily cut out. Got to get it away, though. And that's a really nice ball out to find Marcelo. Harrison lays it back to Casemiro. Now he wants it back through the centre. That's a lovely ball there. The Brazilian finds Harrison. He'll put a ball into the box. Oh, Morata's there at the near post. Piqué with the intervention. Short corner. Harrison's there. Jumps for it. Straight at the keeper again. So he's got his hands in the air. He's not happy with that. He feels there was a foul committed. But Barcelona will bring it forward now. A raking ball. Cross pitch finds Neymar. He'll look to bear down on Carvajal. He gets away from him. Away from Kroos. The ball comes in and Suarez is there. Oh, that's horrible. That's absolutely horrible. Defensive howler there. Looked to be under control. I mean, the ball from Messi was sublime. And then Neymar steps back inside of Carvajal, away from Toni Kroos, and that should have been not a problem there. Varane, though, didn't react. Ball out to Harrison. It's a nice one. It's going to go early into Morata. Piqué, great challenge, but Harrison nicks it. Slips it through into Ronaldo. Oh, Ronaldo. That was a great ball. He can pretty much do anything now. This is absolutely just the most fun playing with him. This ball, well, he steams in there. He's so quick. And he sees the run of Ronaldo. Slide rule pass. Got to be finishing that. Messi. Modric commits the foul. And Iniesta takes it quickly into Sotomayor. This time Modric has won it back fairly. Harrison's pulled out onto the left. Going to take Piqué on for pace, and he's away from him with ease. Now into the box. He's got men to aim at. Pulls it. Oh, what was that? That was not a pinpoint pass. Lovely ball from Ronaldo into Harrison. So chip it into the path of Ronaldo, but it will fall to Harrison. Now the right foot shot is blocked. Ronaldo with the stooping header. And we're even here at the Camp Nou. Oh, Harrison really should have had a goal of his own there. Couldn't quite convert, but Ronaldo was there to mop up for him. And there's the celebration. And Morata celebrates. And Harrison's in there as well. So great to see him amongst this calibre of player. This is where he belongs. Harrison all opened up. He looked for the little chip ball inside. Looked like a handball there. Harrison's shot, that was going in. It was well blocked. And Ronaldo was there. Yes, come on. Harrison gets the layoff from Morata, but it falls to Morata. Shot comes in. Oh, Harrison could have easily scored that one. It was a great little layoff from Morata. Harrison slips it into Morata. Oh, could fall anywhere here. Doesn't fall to Harrison. Tried to be too close tight. Oh, that's a lovely ball out to Gomez. With only 6 minutes left of normal time. He looks to take on Marcelo. Great challenge there from the veteran. And now we can bring it forward. Can Real Madrid nick something here at the Camp Nou? That's a horrible challenge. Busquets already gave away that nasty one on Harrison. That should be a red card by now. And we're off the pitch. Unfortunately, we're not going to see out the last 6 minutes of the game. There won't be a winner in the El Clasico. Gareth Bale comes on. Oh, and Ronaldo nearly seals it there. Obviously, Harrison will have to watch the end of this game from the bench. I think it was a decent game from Harrison. Not his best, not his worst. There were chances to score that he didn't take. But ultimately, it was pretty good, pretty good. You can see why he's in such great form now. He's an incredible player. The stats, you can feel the power. Carvajal does well. Kovacic wins it back. Now Morata. Late corner here for Real Madrid with only 3 minutes left of this game. It's Isco to take it. Oh, it's forced to Marcelo edge of the box. It's going to be another corner here. Can Real Madrid nick something late on? Isco again. Ball's out. Oh, it's well saved. And now Thuram brings it forward into the box. Now he's got Suarez in the centre, and that's well away. Digne back to Neymar. Oh, this could be a last chance here. Thuram, Kovacic, and that's going to be a draw here at the Camp Nou. Oh, well, can't help but feel slightly disappointed now. Jack had the chances, and he should be taking them in the form that he is. 2 headers straight at the goalkeeper will be marked out maybe as the disappointing ones, but he gets a 6, as does everyone else in the Real Madrid team. Well, I'm fairly happy with that, fairly happy, but we want to see a goal for Real Madrid in a game. We've got to see one, surely. So the problem is a draw really will not help our chances, and yeah, we're still 9 points off Atletico Madrid. It would have seen us go level on points with Barcelona, which is the even more disappointing thing, but hey, nothing we can do about that. Jack's still on 10 goals and 24 appearances for Real Madrid. We'll take that. Still a good record. So just as a little aside as we're moving through, Jack's had some bids in. Some particularly cheeky bids, I'd say, from Slaven Bilic. I mean, they're offering him an extra $1 million a year, but is he really going to leave Real Madrid after only a few games? I mean, obviously he'd love to play under Koeman, who's a great manager, but these aren't really going to hack it, I'm afraid. So I think we'll decline them. Oh, but that is a tough loss to Villarreal. We were just clawing our way back, and we're back into third again. We were 6 points behind Atletico Madrid at one point, and now we're back to 9. That's unfortunate. Okay, so welcome back. We rejoined the action in April. Yes, we have gone a very long way. We never really planned to go this far. I did plan on playing a what looked to be, early on in the season, to be a really important game in La Liga, but unfortunately we were well out of the running for La Liga before going into that Atletico Madrid game. We were already 11 points behind them, and considering how few games left I even have time in my life, in real life, to play, I thought it wasn't worth it, and it was definitely not worth it, because after that we lost a load of games anyway. So as you can see, we are miles off the pace. And in the group stages, England bottom of the group. To be fair, we've only played 2 games and everyone's got a win and a loss, so we're still in that, sort of, but we're not doing great. But we do have now some absolutely key games coming up. As you can see, we've got the semi-finals of the Champions League against Atletico Madrid, who've been pasting us all season, so this is going to be huge. And then we do have Barcelona in La Liga, but we're not going to play that. We've got the second leg, and then we've got the second leg of the Champions League semi-finals. I will play that, depending on how things are going. And then we've also got the Spanish Cup final against Atletico Madrid. So we're definitely going to play that. We're definitely going to play the second leg. Hopefully the first leg of this goes okay. So let's see how we get on. 1-0 behind in the first leg, and it's an away goal for Atletico Madrid. Does it count as an away goal if you're still in Madrid? I don't know. That's an odd one, but it's still doable. As you can see, team of the month, Jack is in there. He's been playing okay in La Liga. We're still in the running to be top scorer. The final El Clasico. It's a shame that we don't get to score in El Clasico. I would have really liked that. Maybe we will score today. I don't know. Let's see how many goals we're on. We're on 22 goals now. Let's see if we score in El Clasico. It's 2-2. So it's a draw. And we did score. Excellent. Jack scores in El Clasico. We didn't get to see it, but it definitely happened. Okay, so can we get Jack through to a Champions League final? That's the question. We've got to play this one, haven't we? Let's see how we're looking. Green arrow, nice. Oh, Ronaldo on the bench. He's tired and he's fucked, so it's Gareth Bale. 2 Brits in the side. I mean, that's exciting alone. And Atletico Madrid, how have they done so well with this side? I don't understand. As usual, Griezmann is just being pushed out. I don't know why. Rui Vitoria, their new manager, decided obviously he doesn't like him. With that strike force, how are they walking the league? How did they beat us in the first leg? Well, we've got to come back here. We've got to score that away goal and then we've got to finish things off. Come on, Jack, this is it. So we're back to the Vicente Calderon. It's not been a happy hunting ground for Real Madrid this season. We've absolutely chucked away the league. There's no chance of that. There wasn't a chance of that for a very long time. But can we make our way to Cardiff for the Champions League final, where we're going to have to overturn a 1-0 loss in the first leg? No Ronaldo today, but Gareth Bale does start. Morata starts up front. Other than that, we've got such a great team. Come on, Modric starts as well. Find us, will you, please? Find us with one of your laser-guided through balls. That's all we ask. Let's go. So for those of you watching Master League Story Mode, Atletico Madrid have been an absolute pushover. Bristol City batted them aside whenever asked, and we've scored some great goals against them. Hopefully we can do the same today, although it does seem that in this reality they are the team to beat in the world. And we've got to play them again in the Spanish Cup as well, so hopefully put down a marker here. Carrasco keeps that in well. Oh, Bale wins it back. And the ball around the corner into Harrison. He'll get there ahead of his man. Finds a way out. Oh, hits it wide. Swung a left foot at that. First touch of the game for Harrison. Really great industrious play there by Gareth Bale. And he finds his fellow Brit with the slip-through ball. Power and pace to get away from the first man. Can't trouble the keeper. Oh, that's poor. Now Morata. Oh, Sol wins it back. Carrasco will now bring it forward. Intercept by Isco. And Marcelo does well again. That's a poor ball though. And now Torres will find Sardi. Out on the right hand side. Puts it back into Fernando Torres. Great touch from him into Koke. He hits it wide. Those of you who watch Master League Story Mode will see that I don't really score that many goals. They're just pure dribble goals. More of a build-up man. But Harrison can do that now. Slips it into Modric. He wants it back in front of him. Gets away from his man. Hits it from distance. Flashes it wide. Oh, Marcelo. No, come on. You've got to win that back. Carrasco now. Danger here from Madrid. A goal now would seal it. Oh, Torres puts it wide. Can't believe it. Awful defending there from Marcelo. Caught in possession at the worst possible time. We cannot give away a goal. We need a goal. We don't need to be giving them away. Bale wins the header, but Isco can't get onto it. It's just not working for us at the moment. Marcelo does clear this time. Now Gareth Bale. Looking for the run of Harrison. That's a great ball into Harrison. Hit. Oh, you're kidding me. How have you missed that? What a ball that was from Bale. I can't believe it. 3 chances spurned now from Harrison. It's a great run. Found the space. Called for it at just the right time. Oh, he's pulled it. It wasn't hugely wide, but he has obviously missed the target. Jesus, the goal before the half would have been useful. Harrison, lovely ball back in. Oh, that's not what we wanted. Harrison keeps it alive. Long range effort from Marcelo is wide as well. And that's half time here. Oh, dearie me. We needed the goal. We're yet to work the keeper. 4 shots on target. 4 shots off target. 3 of those have been Harrison's. 2 of them at least should have been goals. Come on. The shot was on. Couldn't quite find it. We see it out here. Got to keep that in. You've got to keep that in. What the hell is that? Oh, look to put it into Ronaldo. Couldn't quite get the ball through. And Carrasco somehow dribbles it away. Ah, this is going to be painful if we don't win. If we don't get a goal at least to make things interesting. I'm going to have to say that Jack's messed up again. So many times in his career he's done well in high pressure situations, but he hasn't quite managed it today yet. Gomero edge of the box. Oh, as well. Well away. Not a good clearance though, to no one. Oh, we can intercept this. And the ball is through to Harrison. He's got Ronaldo to aim at in the middle. Low cross into... Oh! No, couldn't clear. Damn it! Nice passing there. The interplay is better. Fernando Torres is playing like fucking N'Golo Kante at the moment, winning everything back. Looks like we're out of time here, out of luck. Ronaldo just about managed to find Harrison. Great footwork. Can he slip it through to Gareth Bale? No, he can't, but it's fallen to Harrison. Hits it. Great save. No! No, 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 no. That was it. That was the one. Oh, and we're pulled off here with only a minute to go. Oh, we're not even going to have the chance for the decisive goal. Ball comes in, header is wide. Can't believe we're out of this one as well. Out of the Champions League. Had the chances. Jack will be definitely ruining the chances he had earlier in the game. Not to be here for Real Madrid. Atletico Madrid have got the better of them in every possible way this season. 15 seconds left. 4 seconds left. Modric, Isco, Bale puts a ball in. Ronaldo wide, and that's full time, and we're out. And we were all over them. Still only managed 3 shots on target though. Just simply not good enough. Come on, we've got to win something here. And we would have played United in the Champions League final. Oh. No. No. And it's Atletico Madrid again. The Madrid rivals, they have been a thorn in our side all season. Not really even a thorn in our side. We've been a thorn in their side that they've been able to just bat away with absolutely no problems at all. At least Harrison starts in this one again. Can we get our own back? It's a downward arrow. That's unfortunate. But we're due a goal. We're due seeing a goal live for Harrison for Real Madrid. This is our last chance. If we don't score in this, then we will never have seen Jack score. Although we know he can, because he scored a lot of goals. We will have never have seen him score live. Bililovic, great ball in. Varane comes across and deals with it. That's a lovely ball out looking for Harrison. Can't quite take it down though. Still they come forward again. Atletico Madrid. Bililovic again. Great footwork from him. He nutmegs Carvajal. For the ball inside. Gaitan though, they can't clear. Koke now. Ooh, let's get it away. Good stuff. Long ball looking for Gamero. Ramos is across. That's not a good clearance. Koke will find. Oof. Oh, it's still not cleared. Gaitan. Not in the air. Not in the air. Fuck's sake. Falling apart, this Real Madrid team. Just don't feel like they can beat their Madrid rivals anymore. That's awful. I mean, we're imploding here. Harrison as well. Harrison now can put a ball in. Ronaldo's there. It's a good cross. Header at the far post. Into the hands of the keeper. And that'll be half time here at the Nou Camp. No. Oh, yes it will. No, we still can't do anything. Harrison's having a poor game. Madrid are playing badly. Come on. No, Isco loses out in a dangerous position. The break is on here for Atletico Madrid. Carrasco now inside to Gaitan. Pulling the strings in the centre as ever. Play is switched all the way out to Bililovic, who's had the run of Carvajal. Oh, this time Carvajal gets a good tackle in. It falls now to Bililovic. Sergio Ramos deals with it this time. Sol with the crunching tackle. Oh my God. Harrison taken out there. It's a fair one though. And we're probably going to have to come off now at 80 minutes as we never seem to make the full 90. And that's going to be goodbye from Jack. And that's going to be no goals scored live for Jack Harrison for Real Madrid. I'm very sorry about that. I'm very sorry. I'm very angry. Oh, well, this Real Madrid adventure has seemed to be going so well. We've made our way into all the finals. We were looking great. We just haven't been able to replicate it on the pitch. To be fair, I've only had 3 games to do so. Come close. Come really close, but not close enough. And it will be penalties here at the Camp Nou to decide who wins the Spanish Cup. Have we found Atletico Madrid's weak spot? It's penalties. Yes, it is. And does that mean that we seal it with this one? I think we do. This would be unprecedented to win it after only 3. It's Alvaro Morata who's been off target in the match, and he slots it down the centre, and Jack gets some silverware. Excellent work there for Real Madrid and Jack Harrison. We didn't get to score, but we have won some silverware, and we've rescued this season for Real Madrid. We needed that. They needed that massively. So there we go. We couldn't win the Champions League, we couldn't win La Liga, but at least we've won the Spanish Cup. Thank God for that. Would have been a real shame if Jack hadn't won anything in this last episode. Unfortunately, we couldn't score, but hey, we're more than scoring. We're more than scoring. That's always what we've said about Jack, mainly when he's not scored that many goals. But still, we've won a cup. So we finish almost 19 points off Atletico Madrid. I mean, that is an awful La Liga season by any standard. Not quite sure why we were so bad, but it was the sim games that killed us. Although we did score quite a few goals, quite surprisingly. But 3rd position, not good enough, I'm sure, for Real Madrid. Harrison finishes just behind Ronaldo, 2nd highest scorer in La Liga. And Ronaldo wins it with 24. Well, I mean, considering we had the 2 highest scorers, you've got to blame the defence. Definitely can't blame Jack. So as you can see, Jack's first season with Real Madrid, far and above anything he's achieved at any of his other clubs. 22 goals in 58 appearances. It's exactly double what he scored for United in a load more games. So yeah, you can see he's coming on, but with those sort of stats, you'd expect those sort of performances. It's just a shame couldn't even really challenge in La Liga. And after a hell of a lot of simulation, it's now 2022 and we made it out of the European qualifiers and we're into the World Cup proper. Let's take a look at the fixtures we've got left in what will be Jack's final hurrah. We've got Denmark, we've got Senegal, and we have Brazil, all in our group. That's a tricky group. If we can make it through that, then we might stand a good chance. Obviously, we've got a pedigree, being the current World Cup holders. You'd expect us to do well. And we overcome Denmark in the first game. Excellent stuff. It's us and Brazil at the top of the group at the moment. Jack Harrison is now on 96 overall rated, by the way. He had another dramatic improvement in his second season at Real Madrid. Let's see how we get on in this second game. It's going to be a real shame to have come all this way, simmed all this way, and not even get to play a game in the World Cup. Let's see how we do. Second game. Oh, we lose to Senegal. No. No. We needed to win that one. With Brazil still to come. Oh, 2-2. And that's it. That's your lot. That is it for Jack Harrison and his career. Well, it's been emotional. It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? 42 episodes. That's 20 odd hours of Become a Legend story mode. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it intensely. And I'm looking forward to the new series. It looks like it might well be Gabigol, but there's still time for you to have your say. So go and become a co-author and you can vote on the Patreon page for who you want to see as our next Become a Legend. I will see you in a bit.